The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Welcome to another exciting episode of In Conversation with Alethia. I am your host, Alethia O'Hara Stevenson. In each episode, I sit down with amazing individuals from our community who are doing incredible things. Each episode will definitely educate, it will empower, and it will inspire you. This episode, I am honored to have three incredible individuals from right here in Dufferin County. And I'm going to start from my far left with Maxwell Boateng. Maxwell is the president of the Ghanaian Canadians in Dufferin County. Yes. A newly established organization advocating for and celebrating the rich diversity of the Ghanaian community right here. Next to Maxwell, we have Diana Sledge. Diana Sledge is the vice president of Ghanaian Canadian Association in Dufferin County. But not only that, she's also an actress and a producer, a performer, a multi-talented individual. So welcome to the show, Diana.
Thank you.
And last but not least, we have King Yaw Osam the First. Nana Yaw Osam the First. Yeah. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Welcome to In Conversation with Alethia. And I'm going to start with you, give you the honor of just sharing a little bit more about you. That is a powerful title. And I want to dive right into what it means to be called a king. Okay. And I know that we recently had a celebration where you were officially invited and sworn in and had all the amazing things that goes with, being a king. Share with us a little bit about what that's all about.
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, I will thank your viewers for the very first time for giving me this honor to be on your set. And I will also say I thank the entire Dufferin County.
Yes.
And I will also thank Canadians as well. If I may say, who is a king? Mm-hmm. The word king, people sometimes interpret it differently. From the beginning of the Bible, when God created heaven and earth, He created animals, trees, everything, including the living things, and then He created human beings to take care of all those living things. And therefore, He chose somebody to take care of those things. And it is us, the human beings, that He chose. Right. So I will say each and every human being on this earth, it's a king. If you're a woman, you are a queen.
Wow. I will celebrate that. Mm-hmm. That is powerful.
Yeah. But among all of us cannot just live without leaders. Mm-hmm. You can live just as the same as you can live without a mother or a father.
Right.
Because definitely somebody brought you into this earth. So they said, let's elect leaders. Let's come up with people that can really take care of us, even though we are kings and queens. Uh-huh. Then we came together as humans, and God appointed one person to be the king of the people.
Okay.
So that is where we got the king and then the queens from. It's through leadership. Mm-hmm. But if you come to the African side, our kingship and our royalty and the how we rule is different from the Western side.
Okay, please expand on that.
Yes, because example, let me say King Charles, Queen Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. You could see that it's a country on its own, that they only have one ruler, that is the Queen. And currently we have a king.
Right.
So that place is a monarch. So in that case, anybody, none of the people can be called a king. except King Charles. Nobody can be called king in England except King Charles.
Right.
But if you come to Africa, we have thousands of kings and queens.
Wow.
The reason is we have division of tribes,
Okay.
religion, different kind of people that we assemble ourselves. So when you go, the reason why I am prolonging this, or I am trying to explain further for your viewers to understand this, there is this misunderstanding, or let's say some misinterpretation on the set, that people are confused between chief and a king.
Yes. Please expand on that between chief and king, and then I'll shift the conversation to Diana and Maxwell.
My question when it comes to chief and a king is, the king, the son of the king is called prince, and the son of the chief is also called prince. So why do we confuse ourselves?
Right.
The son of the king is called prince, and the son of the chief is called prince. The chief executive officer of a company is called chief. It's spelled the same word, chief.
Right.
The same chief priest, a priest is called chief, the same spelling of chief. And then we have chief carpenter, chief masonry, we have chief in everything. So why don't we respect the leaders that they have been chosen to take care of the people?
Okay.
By saying a king instead of chief. It is in the olden days, our ancestors, when the rulers came, the foreigners came, because of one or two things, maybe they have financial difficulties, or maybe the lack of education and other stuff, they accepted whatever ruling that they brought.
Got it. Okay.
Whatever that they brought to us, we accepted it.
Right.
Because your hands are tied.
Okay.
So they saw that in every area we have kings, and they are all kings. And they said, no, you know what? Let's separate these people. Let's give them a title of chief instead of king. Because if we call them king, they are rocking shoulders with us.
Okay. That's an interesting history. And, I think we can have an entire conversation talking about the history of kingship and the difference between chief in the African continent. But I want to focus a little bit on your specific, cultural ancestry and lineage. So you're king for a specific region in Ghana, not necessarily the entire country itself.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about your home? There's always a special, sentiment when it comes to, the place that you were born. Talk about that location and what that means to be king of, such an area.
Thank you very much. I come from Enyandintra, a traditional council, and our place is a paramount. I am a Fanti from a central region of Ghana.
Wow.
And my title is Mare Hene. When we say Mare Hene, the word Ohene is a king. Translated Ohene into English is a king, not chief. Ohene means king. So Mare Hene means a king responsible for preservation and promotion of culture.
Wonderful. So on that note, I'm going to take a little segue and hand over to Diana. So here you are, a king responsible for the promotion and preservation of culture. And Diana, I believe you were part of, as well as Maxwell, you were part of the official, can I say, coronation that took place to install you officially?
Ceremonial.
Yes. So what was that experience like for you to be able to have the honor of having it done right here in Canada? That cultural celebration to install King Nana.
Okay, First of all, thank you for inviting us to this studio. What I would say is that it was a wonderful day, and for me personally, because I come from different, I'm an Ashanti, and she's from Fanti, but we have all like Akan.
Right.
So it's like they is similar, like how they do it, but I never really officially see how they do it, because most of the time they do it in a like kind of secretive kind of,
Okay.
so then before they bring the person out.
Right.
So for me to observe it was a very interesting moment, and I really enjoyed it. It makes me also learn something about how other cultures and other tribes do their stuff other than mine.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. And I'm
Yeah.
going to jump right over to you, Maxwell. You know, same question, you know, what was that experience like to be able to witness it, you know, for the first time here in Dufferin County?
It was nice because it was my first time seeing something like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've never seen something like that, especially in real life. So it was
And
nice.
for you, were you from a similar tribe or from a completely different region?
I'm from Kumasi. So I think it's
Ashanti.
Ashanti, yeah.
Yeah,
Ashanti.
yeah, she was like really like a Canadian, more Canadian, so she always. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, yeah, she's from Ashanti, Kumasi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Ashanti.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so for the viewers and for myself as well, how distinct are the cultural traditions and celebrations between the tribes? So yes, you are from a country, Ghana,
Yeah.
but within Ghana you have different regions and different traditions
Yeah.
per tribe.
Yes.
How distinctly different are some of these traditions?
Okay, us like when it comes to Ashanti people, we do everything like, you know, Queen. Most of everything that they do are similar to Queen Elizabeth.
Ah,
Yeah, and Ashanti Kingdom is like a kingdom by itself, you know, it's like a own by, let's say, it's like a Ashanti is Ashanti Kingdom. We have our own flag. Mostly, when you look at Ghana, the most popular, let's say, kingdom is Ashanti Kingdom.
okay.
They are the powerful one, and everything most of the time, that's how it is. So Ashanti people and Infante people also too have their own, and they have their own everything. But mostly Ashanti Kingdom is the highest one.
Got
but
it.
we all come together as Akan people because we speak similar languages.
Okay.
Yeah, like we have Akan, like Akan consists of like about 6, 7, right? Fanti, Fanti Equiapim, okay, Fanti Equiapim.
There are more.
Yeah, there are more, right? The Akan is a lot, but we speak different language. Ebono, all of them came as Akan people, but mostly the one that is more stronger is Ashanti Kingdom.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back to you and ask you some more questions, but this is absolutely fascinating because here we've got the Akan cultural tradition that kind of involves all of the different tribes, and from that you have 7 different languages or 7 different dialects that is unique to each tribe. And you've got your own flag that is representative of each of the tribes as well. So this is absolutely powerful. We're talking about education. This is what the show is all about. Educating and empowering and inspiring, especially our young Black individuals who are growing up right here in Dufferin County to be proud of their identity, right? So we're going to take a short break and we're going to come back and pick up the conversation with you, okay?
Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the ballroom here at Alder Arena here in Orangeville, Ontario for another edition of Blitz Hockey here on Rogers. Miller comes in. Miller with the shot, and he scores! Picks it off in deep, scores! And now going after him is Stokes, and now everyone's starting to get involved.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Amazing. Welcome back to In Conversation with Alethia. We're going to pick up the conversation with Maxwell, Max, the president of the Ghanaian Canadians in Dufferin County. And we want to dive into leadership and the reason why you started this organization in the first place. Can you share a little bit about what was the driving moment for you to start the organization?
Okay, it was actually an idea by
Diana Sledge.
Yeah, and I think Linda.
Yeah.
And so they kind of put the whole thing together, and then they, just because I think maybe out of everyone, I kind of been here the longest.
Right.
And I kind of know a lot of people and all that. So then they're just like, let's put together something so that we all get to know each other, and we can do things together. We don't need to go all the way back to the city all the time to do things and to get to know each other, and our kids can grow and kind of keep the culture.
That's
so
amazing.
That was the whole perspective behind it.
I love it. And so the organization was recently established. So I believe you're about 9 months old now, almost?
Yeah.
Last year?
Last year, okay.
Yeah, about a year.
Last year.
About a year.
Yeah,
About a year. So
now.
that's huge. Congratulations
Yeah.
on such an accomplishment. Do you have any thoughts on, from a leadership perspective, you know, where you would like to see the organization go in the next few years? Some goals, perhaps?
We want to grow. We want to make an impact, obviously, in the community.
Right.
We just want to establish and put our people in places of power.
Brilliant.
That we can succeed.
Amazing, amazing. And I know as part of the ceremony earlier this year, you were able to invite a number of elected officials to participate and to witness such a historic moment for our community. So kudos to you and team for that. And Diana, I want to come back to you again, and I want to shift the conversation slightly before I go back to leadership with Nana. You are a producer and an actress, and I know that you've done a lot of work back in Ghana. Can you tell us a little bit about, you know, how you got started into such a diverse career?
Oh, thank you. I started this about more than 20 years ago. I was doing background here, and I started writing when I go to set. So I decided, let me go to Ghana and see if I can see what is going on. So I started writing some movies, then I went there and see, and later on I started producing my own movies. And from then I just go in anytime somebody call me. When I go there, I just work with them and also just acting with them. And since then I've been going back and forward, and now I'm just doing my own stuff, having my own channel. Usually I have my own channel called Sledge TV.
Okay.
It's kind of comedy. It has everything on it, like different kinds of stuff that, you know, not just movies, kind of comic and so many things that are there. Because nowadays everybody is doing their own stuff
absolutely.
on YouTube, and I have my own YouTube channel that is going on too. So
fantastic. So your YouTube channel is called Sledge?
Yeah, Sledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, I love that, and I'm glad I asked that question because I am seeing some parallels, you know, between what you do personally to try and empower your people and to showcase them on a platform. But here you are, right here in Dufferin County, part of an organization that is essentially doing the same thing, creating a platform to showcase the rich history and diversity of the Ghanaian community and that rich mosaic that, you know, the Ghanaian community contributes to Dufferin County. So that's absolutely amazing. I love that. I love hearing these stories because this is what, you know, Canada is all about, right? You know, the ability to come together to share our diverse experiences and to celebrate that richness. So,
Of course.
Nana, I'm going to come back to you again. What is it like being able to be here in Canada, but having the opportunity to make not just an impact here from, you know, that cultural preservation that we talk about, but also what it means back home to those who may be watching and coming up?
Okay.
I'll give you the hard questions, I know.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But before, let me just correct something that
Yes, please.
Madam Vice said previously that has been controversial on social media and Ghana as well. If we don't correct this, maybe somebody will come after her. Let me see.
Okay, yes, please. We don't want that.
Yeah, in a statement, I guess saying that Ashanti being the very powerful and only standing kingdom and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Not
it's
really
true.
that I said that
It's true.
It's the powerful
Okay.
one.
It's a powerful
it's
kingdom.
very
Okay.
powerful
Yeah.
kingdom, yes.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, Ashanti Kingdom, the Ashantis, they promote what they have. Ashantis are promoters. Whatever they have, they bring it together and push it forward.
Right.
But we are all Akans.
Okay.
All of us are Akans. Yeah, but just that in Canada, you know, we have people, we have Indians, we have, how do you call it, Jamaicans, we have Caribbeans, we have Ghanaians, but if you're naturalized, we are all Canadians.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, but you could see that more or less the Indians, they are industrial and all those
That's
things.
the thing.
That is what happens in Africa.
Yeah.
So the Ashantis are more industrial and they are promoters.
Okay.
Unlike the other tribes too, they are also very good and they do it, but Ashantis come together. That is why you see
Yeah.
it that way.
Yes.
But some people out there, they're using it for something else. Yeah, they are using it to tease the other tribe and other stuff. That's why I said, let me correct
No,
that
really.
part.
Okay.
So that
Okay, that's
nobody
fair.
will
Anyway.
take it wrongly. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
So we're all Akan. So the question that you ask, yes, being here, being part of even the association that we're all working together here, what I tell my people back home and the people here as Ghanaians that I'm a king as well,
Right.
is we should all sit up. We should all be on our feet. We should make sure that wherever we go, we will be heard. We should make sure that we will exhibit our culture, because culture is what makes us strong. It makes us who we are. When anybody see me right now because of the things, the way I have dressed, nobody will tell you that I am somebody. I am something, right? So you'll be asking questions. Why is he having all this thing and other people don't have it? You will know, oh, okay, this is a king, this is not this. You
Right,
understand? So
right.
we must try and exhibit the culture, because I know we have a lot of kings and queens living in Canada as well. But sometimes when they travel overseas, they leave whatever they have behind. And then they come as a lane people, mingle with the people, and not even letting the people know who they are and what they
Right.
are. That is not good.
Right. And that's one of the beauty of Canada too, right? You know, Canada
The
promotes that diversity and multiculturalism. So the fact that you're able to come and feel at home here and to be, you know, dare I say, your authentic self, that is absolutely powerful. And not only that, the education that you're providing, the awareness to the broader communities is absolutely amazing. And kudos to you for, you know, bestowing, you know, having that honor of carrying on the traditions and making sure that the rich history of your people remains at the forefront of everyone's thought, especially for our young people. Now, I'm going to shift back to you, Maxwell, and you know, ask you, where do you see yourself, you know, in the next few years, and what legacy, what impact do you hope to leave behind? I know that's a tough question. I'm putting you right on the spot.
Next couple of years,
Yeah.
retired ideally.
Okay.
Just want to help the community. You know what I mean? Like leave a good name. And that's pretty much about it. Just help whoever needs help, whatever I can do to help. That's about it.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
And dare I ask, you have a young family as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when, you know, your little ones look at, you know, dad or, you know, uncle, you know, what message do you want to leave for them specifically?
Do good. Just do good, help out, and that's it.
Help your brothers and your
Yeah,
sisters. I like that.
that's
Do
it.
good.
Do good. That's it.
That's powerful. Diana, you're deep in thought. What impact do you want to leave?
Oh, I just want to leave a legacy, like, you know, I want our kids to know where we are coming from. Also, not forget our language. So my goal also is like, you know, like Dufferin County, you know, at least if we are able to have a place like a community center for Black people, not just Africans, just for all of us to meet together to have something that at least call our own, then also they can learn our language, because some of us doesn't know our language.
Right.
Even we though we speak, we just want to see if we can get somebody who can teach them how to speak so they won't forget. Chinese are doing it, Italians are doing it, all of them are doing it. Why not us? You know, it just like that's my goal. And also they should come together and see what they can do to help us in the future when we are not here, not just, you know, they come together, you know.
Powerful.
But that's me.
Okay. I'm going to ask a very controversial question, and perhaps King can answer it. But what do you say to individuals who may feel that by coming together as a Black community will create a divide, will create segregation, right? What do you have to say about that?
Yes, sometimes bringing all the Black community together, it is of good or of bad, depending on what the mission for is,
Right.
the vision, objectives. What are you coming together to do? So first of all, the person would look at if they are coming together as one association to do good things, to help people, assist people, teach people, like Vice President was saying, to train people, like President was saying, then I think they have no option than to come together to do
Right.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, in helping people, because we are not coming together, that is what rather is making things difficult in the society that we are living in Canada.
Right.
Because you coming together, you have your expertise. I, joining hands with you, have my expertise.
I love that. Okay.
All of them have the expertise. So when we come together, you bring your ideas, I bring my ideas. Then we can become one team to help
Powerful.
the area that we are.
I love that. And I'm going to ask you in 10 seconds, what is your impact that you want to leave? 10 seconds.
My impact is to let everyone in Dufferin County, everyone in all the province, everyone in Canada to accept whoever that they are working together with. Be it Black, white, be it Indian, be it wherever they are coming from. We should all accept ourselves.
I love that.
And learn together, because together we succeed.
Powerful. I'm going to end on that note. Together we succeed. Thank you for joining me on In Conversation with Alethia. King Nana, Yaw Osam the first, Diana Sledge, the multi-talented promoter, actress, Maxwell Boateng.